The revs are up. They're off. Morrissey, a couple of wheelies there, and that gives Jared Braun the opportunity to get out in front. Cousineau is on the outside of Morrissey. Morrissey's in second. Cousineau in third. Doug Coulter on the 42 is in fourth. And I believe that's Robert Kipping in fifth. The 27 of Glenn McKay in sixth. Jay Vincent's out there on the 961. Then Gump Harrison on the Harley Davidson, and we'll catch the number on the last rider as he comes around. I believe that is Gary Harrison, the young man, but out front it is Jared Braun on the 41, heading down the short chute towards the back straight. Morrissey right on the back wheel. Now onto the back straight. Roll the throttles open. Jared Braun, Morrissey matching speed. Now Morrissey closing as they head into the carousel. Third place rider dropping back just a little bit. Morrissey can get his head down. He is very quick. Jared Braun has been moving up through the ranks since he started this racing. Morrissey looking to the inside of turn one, but he's not close enough yet. The 41 of Jared Braun continues to lead. Then it's Rob Cousineau on the 108. Doug Coulter, the realtor, on the 42. Robert Kipping is on the 146. That is your top five. As the Clarington Cycle Old Boys continue to circulate this, the middle of lap number 2. Jared Braun being chased by the 311 of Hawkeye. Drew Morrissey, proprietor of course, co-proprietor of Trackside Cuts. Morrissey trying to make a move on the end of the short chute, heading to the back straight. Nose to tail with Jared Braun. Braun gets onto the back straight quicker. Slight gap develops. Morrissey continues to accelerate. Morrissey late on the brakes at the end of the back straight. Into the carousel, Morrissey closes again. Jared Braun still in the lead. Out of the carousel, into the dogleg. Morrissey tries the inside line on the dogleg. Now he's going to look to the inside in turn one. Still not close enough, but he gathers up a little bit of ground. Rob Cousineau watching and watching as things develop. 42, Doug Coulter in fourth place. Rob Kipping, he was on the front row, but he kind of got caught off guard on the start. These riders continue to circulate, backing their bikes into the corner. There's Gump Harrison on the Harley Davidson, the XR 1200. Again through the S's, into the left-hander. The short chute, it is still Jared Braun leading. Hawkeye Morrissey trying to come up the inside. They're side by side on brakes. The door gets closed. I think Hawkeye Morrissey might be rubbing his nose on that one because it was slammed on his face like a religious salesman coming to your door. Into the carousel, still nose to tail, and they've already got well ahead of our third place rider. Into the dogleg, leaning the bikes as far as they'll go. That is a very quick section of the racetrack. You don't back off for a second. Morrissey getting a little closer again. He is looking for that inside line, but he's not close enough to Jared Braun to take advantage. Now he takes the inside through two and gathers up a little more real estate for himself in third. Cousineau doing very well. Now into the S's one more time. It is Hawkeye Morrissey chasing Jared Braun. Morrissey, of course, sponsored by the race facility itself. He's looking to the inside again. Nope, still that door is not going to open up for him on his part. He's going to have to get his foot in it one of these times by. Was watching Morrissey last year. He had a big setup with his trackside cuts for the World of Motorcycles London Bike Show. Had a lot of traffic through there. He is a marketing man, you can see it. Nose to tail now, coming on the short chute. Is he gonna try it? Braun finds a little less brakes. Goes a little deeper into one. Turn one has been a favorite passing zone on this racetrack. This is the Screaming Alien circuit here at the Grand Bend Motorplex. Clarington Cycle supporting this race, and it has turned out to be a dandy. The producer, Jared Braun, in the lead, being chased, and now getting a challenge from Hawkeye Morrissey. Morrissey got a good drive out of the S's and takes over the lead. Now turning into the back straight. It's going to be horsepower, it's going to be drafting. Who gets the run? Morrissey stretches out the lead. You know, we call him Hawkeye, and everybody here pretty well knows why. Halfway flags are up on it. I'd like to call him Sparky because of those rocket fireworks that he's launching off all the time. Hawkeye Morrissey continues now to extend his lead over Jared Braun. Cousineau has Rob Kipping coming up behind him. We've just passed halfway in this one. Which means, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next will be the Rookie Challenge. Doug Coulter having some issues with his bike and has decided to pull it into the pits. Through the S's onto the short chute. It is Drew Morrissey. He's on the 98.1 Free FM motorcycle. Just take a look at it. When he's got it parked in the pits, you'll see that man looks after his sponsors. Has gained a lot of ground going into the carousel. Jared Braun a little ways back in a strong second. A long ways back to the battle over third, and it is becoming a battle. Rob Cousineau and Robert Kipping are about to become, well, maybe not buddies, but they're going to become partners in battle. Kipping getting closer to Cousineau. There's Jay Vincent on the 961. He is circulating in 5th place. Our leaders on the drag strip straight now into the S's. Hawkeye Morrissey well out in front. Jared Braun in second. Third is right now Rob Cousineau, but as they turn into the S's, we have a challenge. Rob Kipping coming up close behind Rob Cousineau. Maybe we should start calling the back straight Thunder Alley, because it seems to be the part where the horsepower comes to play. Out of the carousel, we're in the second half of this race. The laps are winding down. Apparently, so is my capability for speaking. Hawkeye Morrissey continues in first place. Looks like he's backed it down a notch, but he's still got a good gap behind him. Now Kipping comes up to challenge for third place. He's looking all over the back wheel. You can hear that strange downshift he's got. Like I said yesterday, it sounds like he's got a truck jake brake on it, using the engine to back the bike into turn number one. Rob Kipping now trying to challenge Rob Cousineau. Cousineau can hear him there. That's the fight over third place. Up front, Hawkeye Morrissey continues to ride that lead. Let's take another simile, like a surfer on the big one. Wave, I mean. Jared Braun dropping back. Just a few more laps to go. This is the Clarington Cycle Old Boys Club. Morrissey leans that motorcycle into turn one. Jared Braun just a ways behind him. Then comes the battle. Cousineau under attack from Kipping. This is a final podium position they're fighting over. Is it glory? Is it honor? Or is it the fact that you get to walk up and pick up a piece of wood with a third place on it? Kipping goes up the inside, going into the S's and takes over third place. He is now, if it was finishing now, he was on the third step of the podium. You know what? It's all about the competition. The young man, Gary Harrison, on his number 48 machine, travels through turn number 1, followed by the Harley-Davidson of Gump Harrison. Here's the leader getting the last lap flag. It is Hawkeye Morrissey on the 311. Jared Braun on the 41 machine in second. Leader heading up to Big Daddy. Robert Kipping has held on to the third place position. Kuzno dropping back. Jay Vincent is in 5th right now on the 961. Morrissey coming up behind Gump Harrison to put him a lap down. Onto the back straight. For the final time. Morrissey blasts by Gump Harrison, putting him a lap down. As I said, he's heading up into the carousel for the final time round. Leans the bike into the carousel, rides the full circle of that corner with his knee on the ground. Now opens the throttle through the dogleg. He's going to capture the checkered flag. Crosses the line, takes the win. The bike wobbles a little bit of it as he slows it down. There's Jared Braun with a very strong second place. Now comes Rob Kipping. He fought his way through to the final podium position. Takes third. Rob Kuzno with a good 4th place. But Jay Vincent with a few more laps would have been up to say hello and challenge. So the winner, Hawkeye Morrissey on the 98.1 Free FM, Rocket Fireworks, Rocket.ca, Mikey Motor Rotors, North American International Super Show, World of Motorcycles, London Bike Show, and of course, the Grand Bend Motorplex, the center of SOAR racing. He takes the win. That was a great battle.